Hello, hello, my friends. Long time no see. Life has been crazy. Life has been hectic, but I am still surviving. I have been packing. I have been doing my to-do lists, getting things done, doing personal readings. So all is still moving forward, okay? For those of you that are new, welcome to the channel. You are with me channeling, even as I am floating through some changes. I am hoping that all will come back into wherever I'm meant to land as we move forward. I know that many are dealing with some big shifts in the collective twin flame energies. Okay, so I'm going to do a reading. You may not be with your twin, okay? I'm going to let you know that your twin may be on the other side. You may not have incarnated in this life together. They may be on the other side already because that's where they are. That's where things panned out. You may be in separation. You maybe haven't met them yet. We do have multiple waves of twin flames on the planet right now. And so part of what Spirit wanted me to bring forth, especially for those of you that are feeling these deep pulls of your solar plexus right now, you are very energetically connected in this current shift of transitions to the new golden transmissions, as well as to your divine energy, okay, wherever they are, and they're throwing this through person, place, or thing of whatever is coming into your life to mirror all of this to you. Okay, so again, many of you here feel this sort of absence of your having a way to express your heart, okay? You're really struggling on how to express your heart right now. And it could be because you are cut off from the divine masculine energies, whether that is inside of yourself or your divine masculine partner. Okay? But Spirit is showing me that your heart hasn't reached where it's meant to be yet. So some of you are meant to be journaling more. Some of you are meant to be writing about your experiences. Some of you are meant to be communicating more effectively with your heart. And that's where the struggle is at right now. Okay, we do see here that in your current life, there's challenges, okay, that are coming in for the feminine and masculine energies. If you are the only one incarnated in this life right now, you're feeling both of those, okay? And you're at the introduction of a new path. I've got the numbers 25, 23, 55, 7, 5, lots of fives. So a very challenging time, okay? So Spirit, let's pull a card out for each of these waves, okay? So for wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4. Underlying is chemistry. You're dealing with some chemistry right now. For some of you, this is new love. For others of you, this is trying to heal the family issues that are keeping the connection in a deceptive state, okay? But there is this energy that there's alchemy that's happening here, and you're getting angelic messages about the next step in the processes of the things that you are passionate about, the things that you love to do, the things that you want to explore. Our first wave of divine partners here are trying to work on a partnership. And for some of you, you're trying to work on a partnership, again, with somebody that is not embodied here. For this wave, you are working with somebody that is in angelic form or is in energetic form. And you're feeling these golden transmissions. You're feeling these divine energies coming towards you. And you're still meant to be processing and working through the mirroring of what they are offering you on yourself. And that is how you are working on the partnership. That does not mean that you will not have a loving situation around you, that you will not be with a divine soulmate that can make you happy and joyous. This is going to help all of those things. It helps you with your career. It helps you with your love life, is working through these processes. Our second wave of divine partners here are very different from each other. Okay, they have different ages, different cultures, different upbringings, and they're really trying to work through these obligations of what they grew up with, what they thought they were supposed to do that is transforming. So some of these, and here's the thing, some of you might be in multiple versions here, okay, where you may have been, your partner could have been activated, your divine partner could have been activated in 2011 and passed, and you maybe weren't activated until 2018 or just recently. So they're converging timelines. And so you, and I just heard the little birdies, so some of you are brand new activations, and Spirit just wants you to know, okay, that you're getting this message as you are needed to get, and that all activations do not happen at the same time, okay? For our third wave of divine partners, you're learning to love yourself. You're learning that you are worthy of love. You're learning that you are deserving of love, of abundance, of the things that you want and desire. This has probably been a big process of what you've gone through since the beginning of the pandemic or just before that. And the fourth wave of divine partners here are probably taking their relationship to the next level, okay? And that could be because you came into this without all of this baggage because you cleared it out in past lifetimes. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a little more information here. So Spirit, those working in the first wave are working with energy, okay? And what do they need to know about working on their partnership? Again, Hierophant, higher level. You're getting downloads, a lot of dreams. You're getting information. The golden transmissions are flowing through you. There's very pure energies sending this to you. Some of you may be feeling very creative right now, feeling like, picking up that pen, feeling like picking up the paintbrush, right? Dabbling in your artistic side. You also may be having nightmares as you are processing through the trauma of the loss that you've experienced. You may have experienced this loss in the past life with your divine partner or in this life, and it just keeps coming back as this chess piece that cannot be moved. Like you cannot undo time. And the fourth dimension, the golden transmissions, are not bound to time, which is why you feel so conflicted, okay? Spirit says you can have these two progressive perspectives, and they both have different paths. And right now you and the energy are on different paths, but you are working towards the same thing. And you can feel that mirroring, you can feel that emotion, and you can choose how you're going to process that. Okay? For those that are in this process where there are big differences, okay, that you're looking at, and you're like, I don't know how to consolidate it within myself, that there's such a big age difference, or there's such a big cultural difference, and how can I make this work? Okay. Some of you feel like you have to leave this love behind. And you're waiting on a new earth. And you are hoping that this new earth opens up for you, right? And yet at the same time, you're manifesting to start this again. To have this divine emotional energy, like you want to get back in the pool. You want to get back into those emotions. You want to meet them. For some of you, this could be two very similar frequencies that both feel like they are the divine feminine. Okay, or are both two females, but you feel like you are like, I want to manifest getting into this and having this come together, okay? And that leaves you in this stagnancy of being retreating away from what you truly want, from the path that you are meant to go on. You've kind of chosen to go your own path right now. You have chosen to use the mirroring energies, to be in the emotions alone, and to use this to heal your shadow aspects. But the masculine energy is crying out here. Like, I don't want to be alone. I want my Empress. I want, like, there's the Eight of Wands. I want that communication, right? Sorry, guys. Lots of talking today. And so there is this part of almost like a purification that is going on within the masculine energy. Could be on both sides, okay? Of seeing clearly what it is that you want and desire and calling out to it. Those that are really getting clear and going through some very turbulent emotions to heal and feel that you are worthy of love, okay? Yeah, you have been through it. Three of Swords, heartbreak. And not just one emotional trauma. Like, you feel like your heart has been broken again and again and again. And you don't feel like you feel like there's no emotions left. For some of you, you also could feel like you emotionally shut down. And the truth is that there's all of this emotion within you that you are struggling with, right? That's going to balance here very soon. I feel like you are coming into a massive Kundalini shift. And the way that they're showing me this is that as the axis of the earth shifts, so does your, right? So does your heart space align to the perfect energies where you can heal this. Now, that does mean that it's going to take some time. Nine of Pentacles with the 10 of Cups here on the bottom. It is going to take some time to work through this. And I think that that's kind of what you're processing right now. Our fourth wave of divine partners that are moving into engagement, that are moving into this new level. You are following your hearts, but you're doing it in a way, it feels like you're doing it almost, it's really interesting. Like you're like, I'm looking at the way things happened in the past and I'm not going to let them happen again. Okay. So I feel like you've been through some things here, and, or you're getting some deep guidance from a mother figure about what to do with all of this, right? Or you might have an overbearing mother that's trying to meddle in the midst of this, okay? Yeah. Spirit's asking you to kind of take some time to just be the two, okay? To not share all of your essence with the whole world. To allow this to be kind of a sacred space for you and your connection. Take that time because you're a little bit different from each other. One of you likes to control things a little bit more. One of you is a little more sexually enticed, or a little more creative, and one likes things like, I thought I had that this way and I'm not getting it, right? You need to learn how each other works together before you move too much forward. And so that may be a struggle because you may have a big work schedule. You may feel like that's a lot of time to put in with each other. And it also means processing a lot of emotions, okay? But this Spirit is showing me is like a dream for you come true to have this in this lifetime. And there's this aspect of, it's like Spirit saying in my head, all will be well. Just keep being one, okay? So let's see what we need to know for the divine masculine energy. This could be your divine masculine. This could be you as the divine masculine, or just your divine masculine energies, okay? You're being challenged. You've gone through this before. And this could be over lifetimes. This could be where you've pushed and pulled back and forth together and away and together and away many times. And you are ready to start again. You're ready to make a new approach to things in your life. Some of you feel like you are running out of time. Yeah, the Fool, faith. You are ready to take this leap of faith, and you're kind of looking. Right now, you're kind of standing at the top of the mountain, and you're like, I'm just taking in the space that I'm creating. It's like, I need to create this space so that I have the space to bring my divine feminine to, because you do want unity. And as you look out at this space, it's like it's clearing things for you. You're seeing things more clearly. I do think that your heart space is having a little rebirth of the divine love here, and kind of craving a little bit of that intimacy as you are dreaming of what this is for you. But although you can see it, you're not sharing this yet, because I think you're in between things. I think that you're in between, for some of you, right? Could be education. You're in between college and career. Some of you are in between one relationship and another, and you're learning and you're healing. And so you're waiting for the divine time, okay, for this journey to start. For our divine feminine energies, Okay, again, this could be you. This could be your divine feminine. This could just be the divine feminine energies within you. And both of these decks, you can find the link down below for my decks. This is my personal divine feminine, divine masculine, inner child decks that I created. The one, Ace of Cups. You're hiding the fact that you deeply want a commitment. You've been working on your inner child, or you have a child. And because of the work you're doing, you're hiding this. You don't feel comfortable with sharing this cup that you have started to fill for yourself. Okay? Because you aren't sure if your heart will be received. Okay? You are starting a new cycle here. Renewal, which means that you are, with the Wheel of Fortune energy here, you're letting go. You're healing from a painful cycle. And you are thinking about what you want emotionally from this next part of your life. And there's still a little shadow work that you are working through. But I feel like you're doing some big manifestations here. Okay, the Star, the Wish. Hidden desires and hopes are coming out here. And you're just kind of asking Spirit for a little bit at a time. Like, I feel like in the past, the way they're showing me this is that in the past, maybe you were greedy with your manifestations. You were like, I want everything right now. But I feel like that's shifting, okay? And you're like, bring me little pieces of this, little pieces of your heart, little pieces of the cosmos, okay? But it's because you still feel that you're carrying this burden, 10 of Wands, of the past, and you haven't yet gotten to the place where you can start your new journey. And so you are feeling very burdened by this. For some of you with Justice, blocked, it could be that you are blocked waiting for a legal matter to be completed, or that you just feel blocked from balancing this at this time. What can your inner child teach you in all of this? I think that you're looking at messages and you're wanting to talk, and Spirit's saying, open up, communicate, okay? If you look at the message and you want to say something, say it. The communication is the baby step, right? It doesn't mean jumping fully in there, but you do, I feel like you do look at these things that you want to say in the world even, that you're not saying, and Spirit wants you to start speaking from your truth. Speaking from your truth is going to be very healing for you. It's going to be very helpful for you. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. I do feel like you're starting to plot your course in life. This is different for the feminine and the masculine. Again, I think the masculine energy is, for some, plotting a direct path, like an actual, I'm going here, okay? Where for the feminine energy, it feels more emotional. But I feel like the masculine really is like, I'm plotting out this for my divine feminine. Like, that could be, I'm doing this for my heart because it makes me feel good, right? But there's this aspect of, I'm doing this because of the emotions that I feel being called from the divine feminine space. Okay, ooh, thank you, Spirit. That's a lot. Sorry, Oliver. He's like, why do you move, Mama? Sorry. Oh, there's one more between my feet. Of course there is. Some of y'all didn't realize you landed here working with the shaman. I do practice shamanic work, and I think that some of you in the masculine world have just started sparking your fire of your own deeply magical shamanic practice, or the wanting to build that up as a practice and seeking someone to help you embody that, okay, which I do. You can find that on the Be Light Create website. But I feel like you are walking a path that's bringing you back to little sparks of your childhood, okay? The feminine also is doing something similar, but it's more of this very spiritual connection of, it feels like almost from many of the feminine hearts here, whether you are male or female, doesn't matter. It is this like, I'm reparenting and I'm healing my relationship with my mother and healing my womb wounds, okay? So that I have this space for passion again. So we've got Hierophant energy here. We've got the Queen of Wands. Again, we showed that the feminine energy is carrying the burden of not being at the end of their path yet. The masculine knows this, and they're carrying the burden of their heart and not being able to speak it, and holding this with such great gentleness of what they want and desire. And again, there's this aspect of, it's almost like they're showing me the manifestation here from the Hierophant energy of, I just got to put my cape on and show how strong I've gotten, right? And this is why they're climbing the mountain. This is why they've come to this place where they're like, I'm looking at everything and I'm planning my future. Like, I know what I'm being guided to. I know what my heart desires. And I want to, I mean, you can see here, they want to come into that darkness and offer their heart to the feminine, to allow that heart to find its way. And this could just be within themselves, right? Because they do know that the feminine right now is being held. 5 of Pentacles. They're stuck. They're frozen. They can't move. They could be stuck in like anxious attachment and or avoidant in dealing with fight or flight, freeze issues. Again, they're showing that energy of being in between, right? There is that being in between worlds right now, and gone through the portals and waiting for whatever comes next, okay? So let's get some quick advice. Advice for the upcoming week to 2 weeks ahead. Thank you, Spirit. Again, the Tower. You're going through a painful transition here. And again, for some of you, this could be an anniversary of grieving. They are showing me the Twin Towers, okay? You could have lost them or someone in a tragic accident, but it's a time of remembrance. It's a time of letting go of the past, grieving in many ways. That seems very painful right now. King of Wands. Again, there is that cape on, and it's moving from a page to a king. very quickly over the next couple of weeks, and it's because the energy is becoming very determined. I know what I want, and I'm going to go get it. I'm going to take this leap of faith. I see what I am taking action towards. 3 of Coins, okay? It does mean that they are working with this part of the divine feminine, part of the heart that has felt frozen, felt fearful, okay, that has been stuck, to almost like, let's build the foundation again, okay? Let's take it a step at a time. We don't have to rush through things. This has been, again, this has been manifested, and it's coming with some rewards that are very alchemical, that this may kind of be a light bulb moment for some of you as you work through this. There is someone that is pretty toxic, that causes you to indulge in destructive behaviors. You may feel them as an overshadowing moon in all of this. And I feel like Spirit's saying don't indulge in them. Okay, 5 of Cups. Because that's part of what the loss being triggered right now has to do with. That the haunting memories can bring you back into this indulgent behavior, or dealing with this indulgent individual, and that's not where Spirit wants you right now, right? Because if you move to the past, you're not moving forward at all, and you lose your strength. And you're very confident in the fact that you are moving forward right now, right? The 10 of Cups. Spirit is preparing little tiny bits of like milestones to show you that you are completing this path into bliss, but you're reliving some past trauma here. And 9 of Swords, there's a lot of worrying, sitting up at night, feeling like you don't want to make the wrong choice, fearful of doing that. But again, 2 of Cups, I feel like perfect partnerships are showing up, but you have to be able to close the one window or door to move into the other one, to get to the other side where the sun shines. Okay, let's close it with an oracle. All right. Yeah, okay, a lot of this started with the solar eclipse to get you on the right path of this revolution. Angel number 44. The sun is on the other side of this. If you lost a son, I feel like this is their way of giving you a message. For some of you, you are going to get pregnant and have a son. I can see the egg happening there, but you feel like there's something missing from your life. That something missing is something very karmic that you were meant to release and heal. All right, so I hope that this helps you. I love you guys. I am going to pull a little message for each sign and put that on Patreon, and I will put the link down below, or it can be a one-time purchase, and I hope to see you there. All right, love you guys. Bye.